최종
What's going on? It is Simon here, and today we're going to be looking at this badass Warframe Nidus. Oh my gosh, I grinded to get this dude. This dude is freaking amazing, man. Holy crap. I'm gonna do a few missions to show you guys his abilities and stuff. I'm gonna show you how I have him built, because right now I actually think it's pretty good. I don't have him at max level, but he still destroys on the battlefield. Oh my gosh. But alright, here we go. How do I get out of this? There we go. Alright. I just figured out what scenes are on Warframe and came to the Red Veil one because I thought this one would be the best one for this video, or capture, or whatever they're called. Another interesting thing that this Warframe does is he opens this room back here. This infested room. I'm not going to give you any spoilers about the mission to get him, and I don't really know what this room does really, except for the fact that whenever you first come in here you can sit on this chair, and there's these little bumps that grow on your Warframes, and this takes them off, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't really know what's going on with this room though, or the bump, but I'm excited to find out. But we're gonna see if we can't get a mission on the recruiting thing, you know. Alright, so we're in a session. Now we just gotta wait until some other people join. But, this is how I have them built so far. I do need to get some more auras so I can replace that one, because that one's kind of not very good for Nidus, or the type of build I'm trying to really do with him. I'll grind for those later and come back to you guys. But I got Vitality, Streamline, Rage, Stretch, Primed Continuity, Primed Flow, and Intensify. And so far it has actually been going really good. But as for the weapons, if you guys are interested, which you're probably not if you play Warframe, I'm equipped with the Summer Prime, the Lex Prime, and the Bow Prime. Now, I'm just playing with the Bow Prime because it's kind of fun, but the Nakana Prime and the War are by far some of the best weapons that I have in my arsenal. The Lex Prime is probably my best pistol, and probably the Dread does the most damage for me in the thing, because it's crit, bro. Oh crap, I gotta change the color on that. No. Alright. Here we go. This crap's amazing. Just gotta get a drink of Mountain Dew. Ain't nothing like good Mountain Dew. Dank memes, they're lit. Well, this guy brought an energy pad, that's what I'm talking about. And then, like, another interesting thing about Nidus is, you see that little circle on my screen? Well, that circle is the mutation points. I get mutation points for using his first ability and hitting people with it. And those stack, and for every one of those I have, that adds on to the damage that my first ability does. And it also allows me to use my other abilities, because some of my abilities don't even use energy. And at first, the first ability is going to be kind of trash. It doesn't really kill very much. But I promise you it gets a lot better. I completely missed. But you see how it's a 2 now? It gets bigger the more people you hit, so I should probably stay in the center and just wait for enemies. That seems like a better alternative than running around and hitting people. Oh, I thought those were enemies. That was a waste. There's 2 people. But you pretty much just spam the first ability, and it'll give you some points eventually. Right now I have him built for range and damage, and a little bit of duration for the his last ability, which I'll be showcasing whenever we get into a little bit of a higher level and more enemies and equipment pop up. And once he gets around like 10 of the mutation points, his like armor starts opening up, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. A bit further than us. I just like can't wait until he starts opening his armor, but I have enough points. I'm gonna wait until the next round and use his last ability. And like whenever you're on high like elevations and you try to hit somebody that's on the ground, it's kind of hard because I don't know, it just goes up into the air and doesn't reach the ground or something, but it wraps around stuff. Like say you shoot it, you can shoot it through a wall, his like first ability. And like the more points you have, that like circle gets like more defined. It's just everything, wow, everything about this Warframe is just like amazing, dude. And I've been playing Warframe for a while, and this is like by far one of the funnest Warframes I've played with. Besides Volt is pretty fun. Just fucking running around all over the map all the time. There's just like an appeal to that. I don't know what it is, man. It's just amazing. Look at that, his armor started opening up. Wow, dude, it's just it looks beautiful. Now if I was in a higher level mission and there was a lot more enemies and not as good as players, I'd be fucking shining right now, but everybody's kind of holding their own, you know, we're all working together. So I'm not getting as many kills as I would be if I was in the circumstances I described earlier. Get trashed. But once I get a little bit past 10 to make sure his armor doesn't close, because it looks fucking badass, but like I'm gonna wait a little bit to use his last ability. Screw it. I'm here to showcase his crap. Who cares if his armor closes? You guys have already seen how it looks. As soon as this round starts, I'm just gonna be like, bam, and cast it. Alright. Oh, wrong ability. And it looks a lot better if you do it just straight from the ground, but it looks pretty cool right now, in my opinion. And then his second ability spawns like some tentacles that pull enemies into it, and that's really good. It's a really good combo if you use his second ability and then his first ability, because it'll bring all the enemies in, and then you'll use your first ability, and then it'll pretty much give you energy for killing that many people. But depending on what your energy proficiency is, if your energy proficiency is really high and it doesn't cost very much to cast stuff, then you won't get very much energy from killing people. But if it's really low, then you'll actually get more, but the customary is 10. But this guy's just running around the map demolishing everybody. I really don't have to do anything right now. I'd probably just chill. Oh, and his third ability is actually pretty interesting. You can link yourself with a teammate or link yourself with an enemy. And what this does is teammates, it gives you more damage to all your stuff, your melee, your ranged, all that crap. And then with the enemies, it splits the damage in between the two of you. So it'd be good for like if you were doing a survival or you were in a tight spot or something. But just look at like all the people I'm killing, all the damage I'm doing, man, and all the crap I'm bringing up. And his last ability, it's not just the fact that it looks fucking awesome. It spawns these maggots, and what these maggots will do is what they'll do what regular maggots do. They'll like jump on top of people, you know, and start dealing damage. But whenever your ability is over, they'll explode with even more damage. And it's pretty interesting. They also make the enemies stagger while they're on them. So it's like the maggots that the infested spawn, but in my opinion, yours look a little cooler if you can like get a good look at them. But those are pretty much all his abilities. He's a really good Warframe. I like this Warframe a lot. Leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.